We are in relationship not only with people, but also with nature, with society, and everything that touches our existence. But our relationships have become a battleground full of frustration and conflict. Our elders have told us be accepting, don't get angry, respect each other. But these are just empty words, for we have seen the same conflict in their relationships. They themselves were conflicted and they suffered. And children don't learn by words alone. They learn by the actions of the elders they see around them. And if our relationships are full of anger and frustrations, we are passing on the same conflict and suffering to our children. Even though we verbally tell them all these wonderful but empty words about harmony, peace, love, etc. And society is nothing but a reflection and collection of all these individual conflicted relationships. But we can change that. We do not have to repeat the mistakes of the past. We can bring in a new consciousness, a new meaning to our relationship. For this, we need to go a little deeper into the whole complex of relationships. When do we have a relationship with someone? We have a relationship with someone when we like them, when the other person makes us feel good about ourselves. You probably wouldn't like to be around someone who makes you angry or doesn't make you feel good about yourself. The central core of our relationship is selfishness, the need for self fulfillment. But you might be thinking, wait a moment, I'm not selfish, I'm a very giving person. Stay with me for a while as we uncover this illusion together. So, I need a lover, a partner, because I feel lonely. I don't feel good about being alone. I want to feel loved and all that. So, I need another human being to fill in this emptiness, this vacuum in my being. I'm totally invested in myself and how the relationship has to make me feel. For example, open any matchmaking website and read what people want in their prospective partners. You will find a long and ridiculous list of what people want from their partners. He or she needs to be loving, has to be funny, has to be this, has to be that. And I need all that fulfilled from a single person. But the problem is, the other person is also entering the relationship with this long list of self centered desires. So, in the end, it is just a relationship between all these wants and desires. The selfish need to feel good, to fulfill ourselves with the other person. And what happens when the other person doesn't fulfill you, doesn't give you what you want, doesn't make you complete and happy and good? You start feeling frustrated and suffocated in the relationship. It's because your self centered wants are not met. You're angry and upset. So you see, people have just become tools for our own self gratification and nothing more. Though on the surface, we say all these wonderful things like respect and love. But deep down, we are just using people as objects. And when they stop making us happy, stop fulfilling the need, stop helping us feel good about ourselves, we discard them like objects and move on to the next. Of course, there is a glimmer of love in relationship, but that glimmer is totally obscured by self-fulfillment. We are so utterly lonely and incomplete in ourselves, so full of possessiveness and desires, that we hopelessly cling to whatever we have and destroy it. Now, can I enter into a relationship keeping aside all this? I am with someone not because he or she fulfills me, makes me complete, makes me happy. I'm not looking for desires and expectations to be met. I'm not after anything that the other person can give me. Then that glimmer of love can transform into rays of sunlight. Then love will be the basis of that relationship. Only then can true relationship arise between you and me. Out of that deep love, which is not looking for self-fulfillment, not looking for gratification and expectations. A different kind of relationship can come into being. It is only then, for the first time, we truly meet the other person. We truly connect with them. Then that other person can't hurt us, can't make us suffer, can't frustrate us, because the very basis of relationship has changed. Can you see how beautiful this whole thing becomes? So I want you to take some moments to reflect on your own relationships. Is your relationship with your partner, with your children, your parents, your in-laws, your colleagues, full of love and understanding? Or there is immense conflict and turmoil? It is because you do not feel complete and fulfilled in yourself. You look for others to fulfill you. But this has to change. You need to start with yourself and understand that you are ever complete, that no one in the universe can fulfill you except your own consciousness, your own inner being. Stop using people as tools for your own self fulfillment and gratification. Then your relationship will blossom. They will have an incredible quality about them. And in that relationship, there is no conflict. There is spontaneous joy and there is a spontaneous love.